Hi, welcome back to Eddie and Me channel. So today, here we have a ton of cracks. Here are some small ones. Over here, there's a lot of big ones. So actually, there's a lot more cracks that you cannot see right now. So I'm going to be showing them, all of them, and I'm going to be also showing you why they're super important. Because they're really important. We have been skipping many years on fixing them. So now we have to fix them from a very, very big cracks. And now I'm going to be showing you the core reason why to fix these cracks. Because we have not been fixing them ever since we got our home, which was a long time ago. So this is small to medium sized crack. The reason why is because it's about as size as my finger. Now over here is what I know as a very, very big crack, especially right here. I can put my on my hands. And this is a very big crack and it's very deep. As you can see, below here was a pre-road, which is what I call as like the layer of the road that's below the smooth ledge, which is easy for the cars to drive. This is what I call the gravel of concrete. So over time, look, all of this debris, garbage, we will be removing that with pressure washer, which we have right here, which is what I said, Lowe. That pressure washer. And if you don't know how to use a pressure washer, you could come to the rest of my videos, and there's one about my cleaning the patio, which is what you might be doing. So before we actually do it, I want to show you why we're doing this. So if the water gets in the winter here, and the foundations are going to freeze, it's going to make the rocks even bigger. And I've been noticing, pretty much my entire family actually, they've been growing every single winter. Look how deep they are. They could probably even fit my hand. I'm not going to put this in all this junk. And there's also ants and spiders. I get nightmares from me when thinking of all this. So that's why we're going to be using the pressure washer. And then we're going to be filling it with special material that I'm not going to be telling you yet, because it's more special and not for now. So, what the reason is, why this is all happening is the water gets in everywhere, and then it freezes and it grows. Ice grows, which is very interesting, because that happens with basically no other liquids besides water. And look at this, literally right by our facade. Look what's going on. That's very, very deep. Very crazy. And we know nothing about what has happened here because we don't have much contact with our previous owners. So sorry if we can't explain how this happened. This crack right here is causing all this damage. Now, apparently there's even mushrooms going in here. And yes. And there has been ant nests over there because the road has been basically the driveway has been lowered over here. We will be doing the pressure washer first. And pressure washing is probably going to be my funnest part, but I don't know, because I have pressure washed, but I haven't done this handyman project. And pressure washing the road is different from pressure washing the patio. So yes, this will be mostly new for me. So I can't say so, but I think the pressure washing is going to be fun. So before I start, first I wanted to say sorry actually for the very one intro, but I wanted to show you the repair products that we're going to be using so you know what we're doing. So what you see right here on your screen is the products we're going to be using. Each of these products has its name, and some of them you can already read, so you probably know some of them, but anyways, I'm going to be telling you what they are. The first product I'm going to show you is the Speed-Fill. This is called an elastic crack filler. So when this dries, this is going to be elastic like rubber. You may ask, why does it have to be elastic? So the reason why is when we put the filler material inside, we do want it to crack more, because if the filler material, when you like oil, will just probably wash away, and by the winter, it may be soon, but still, it might wash away and it will do nothing. So the advantage of the Speed-Fill is that it has a special nozzle, I'll show you later in the video, that you can use to fill small cracks. Cracks still larger than 3/4 of an inch. This is perfect to fill cracks like this size or bigger. The problem is when you have holes that are larger than 3/4 of an inch, like bigger than this, you will need something else. For cracks that are larger than 1 inch, we're going to put a layer of sand. So on top of that, we're going to add this premium sealer that lasts 10 years, which is a pretty long time. This is a special product called a filler and a sealer. It's a premium product that is used to fill and seal large holes. I mean cracks. So here we made ourselves this thing so it's easier to pour the sealer in the holes. So we're using it for this basket, none of this. So we're going to be using this as like a spout. We're going to like pour from here. Or probably, well, it would be better if we had here flat, but that would be too hard. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pressure washing the cracks so they can dry overnight and be clean. So this is one of the multi-day projects. So now we're going to be starting a pressure washer, and we're going to be starting to fill to clean up the cracks. So my dad's going to start for me because it's a little heavy, but if you want to know how to do it, I'll actually be filming it of Dad doing it so you can know. Actually, Dad's not going to want me to do that. So I'm going to hold the pressure open and Dad's going to start it. As you can see, it's going to be much bigger. I'm a little hungry and it's time to come inside. So the cracks are nice and clean. The cameraman will show you. And I'm going to be filling the cracks in. Excuse me, I have hiccup. So I'm gonna quickly show you the holes, and I'm gonna let them dry overnight, and then I'm gonna come back tomorrow to fill them in. It was very hard to remove the grass because it was like grass likes to stay in here. There's still some parts like here that isn't easy to let them come out, but they have to come out. So we'll make them come out eventually. I did use a 3,700 psi pressure washer, and it was at full pressure. So I'm not saying it's strange. I'm saying that the bubbles doesn't want to come out. I'm not saying anything that the pressure washer is too hard. It is hard to use it. It's very high pressure, and I'm just a child. But it doesn't change it. I'm gonna get this piece out somehow. So the cracks are nice and clean. I'm gonna let them dry overnight, as I said, and I'm gonna be filling them tomorrow. See you tomorrow. And when I do the handyman clap, that means it's tomorrow. This is the first handyman clap, and the second one is what marks tomorrow in this video. Welcome back. So it's actually 2 days, because yesterday was braiding. So I have to do a little bit more baits. And just look at these holes. Now I have to do it again. Look at this. I have to do it again. Leaves and stuff are coming back in, which we got away. Which counterintuitive, because you would get stuff out just to get them back in. Well, the main thing is we didn't know yesterday would be raining. So sometimes things we do counterintuitive by accident, which is very, very funny. Look at all these cracks. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need the help of superhero. Let's go search for one. Oh, I don't see one here. Not here. Wait, I see someone here. Spider-Man, what are you doing here? I thought you were trying to say cartoon world. Well, I just hold you and I just decided to help you. Okay, well, let's help. Let's do this. How can I, Spider-Man, help you, Owen? Well, we can take the leaves out of here and we can remove the debris. And we also have a screwdriver so we can remove grass. Here's my flathead screwdriver. I bet you didn't see it in my pocket, but it was here since I was talking about welcome back. This is actually 2 days, not 1 day, which is very interesting.
Okay, and also some part of your driveway went off, but it's still here. But it just went off.
I can see that. Sorry. But they're stuck. Well, let's not worry about that right now.
Yeah, I mean, we can fix that in the video.
No, not in the video. We don't have to fix it.
You know.
Wait.
So that's why you needed a Spider-Man to help you?
Not just help speed things up. Honestly. I mean, I want a superhero to help me. Not that I need it to help. It just helps things go by faster. So you can actually tell. And anyways.
Can I just have the screwdriver?
I think there's some more.
Because I just found one thing. That is, again, part of your driveway. That went off, but it's still.
So we got David another screwdriver. Wait, Spider-Man, not David, but he's dressed as David.
Yes.
Wait, I'm getting that. This is something else. Spider-Man will be able to catch.
Yeah.
Well, it's mostly dirt and stuff. It's mostly dirt that has roots in it for some reason. And
yeah, and there's also
there's obviously some grass and
there's
worms
there's a lot of dry cement.
Dry parts of the wall that broke off when we were pressure washing.
And it's still.
Well, it didn't get out from last time actually. Somehow it's still there.
No, it's still there. But we can fix that.
Oh, can you hear that? There's some more hands in here. Can you hear someone mowing the grass? These are also hands. You see, these are a handyman community. And besides, I bet most of you who are watching are in the same community as I'm. I'm going to tell you where, but you understand, right? Okay, thank you, Spider-Man, for helping. Now you can leave. You can save this Halloween, okay?
Okay.
So now
I'm also going to be a trick or treat I discovered. So if you want to meet you can come.
So here's our air compressor, and we're going to use it to pull out all the remaining dirt. So I'm going to pull the switch here, and while it compresses, I'm going to show you all the stuff that we're going to be pulling out. Safety first, put our goggles, and then we're going to use our compressor in only one direction so none of the debris comes back in. Now that we cleaned the cracks of pressure and pressure washing from 2 days ago, now we can actually start filling. As you recall, I introduced this part, and if you can't remember, this is Speed-Fill, but now you can remember easier. And we're going to be pouring it in. This is our elastic crack filler. So we're going to shake this smooth wall, and then we're going to cut the tip off, and then we're going to pour it. Sounds like the liquid they use in porta potties, but it's not true. This is not the kind of stuff they use in porta potties, right? This is a film for driveways, not for porta potties. That would be very weird. It'd be like imagine if you would be going in a porta potty and it would be filler. That would be very, very funny. Now we're ready to use our crack filler. First, we have to cut the tip. You might be saying, how do we cut the tip? So I already got the knife. So we're gonna cut somewhere here. This is taking time. Here, now we cut the tip. Now we can start. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go all the way up to there. And remember, we're not going to be doing any of this because it would be a little boring for you to watch, and we're going to probably do it separately. But if you want to see us do it, you can probably ask us. So I'm going to pour like this. I'm going to work my way back. Oops. This is a little bit more liquidy than I expected, but this should fill this up. It's okay if it leaves. We have to make sure there's enough. Then we can work our way. Wait, looks like there's not enough here. We want this several layers if we need to. So it's okay if some of this escapes, and therefore there isn't enough. It's totally okay. Slowly making our way back. And it says there it should last for 10 years, so we're probably not going to do this till the 2030s. I mean, again, of this exact crack. Maybe if I did a good job, it will last more like 15, 20 years. But it says 10 years, and most handymen are good handymen. So it probably would be less if I don't do a good job. It probably means if I do a good job, it'll last 10 years though. So I don't have high hopes. It'll last more than 10 years. Maybe 11, 12, 13, of course. Maybe 14, 15. And of course, it's probably rounded. So I wanted to fill every hole every crack that is still left will grow the next winter. As much as global warming doesn't heat things up very, very hot. I mean, probably there's no snow, which is very crazy. Maybe this will work. Wait, why isn't this? Yes, it's fall, the migration period. Can't you hear it? The geese are migrating. Let's let it flow in a little more. There we go. Now this won't. Don't forget it's mosquito season during fall, so yeah, don't forget to watch out for mosquitoes, because they are not fun. Okay, let's try to pour more in on the big holes so we don't spend as much time. Here we are, and then we just press hard, and more will come out and it'll be faster. Now we have to fix the amount that got here. Okay, now I got to, add the water that's here. A little small, so it's hard to aim. So this will take some time. So now I'm going to take my wooden shim and flatten out my patch before it dries. It's almost like you can't see your crack anymore sometimes. Sometimes you can, but rarely. Here's some excess. Here's all the excess. Okay, here's a lot of excess. Put it to use though. Now I've flattened this patch. Now we're going to give it more compound over here. It just needs a little more here. Now this is going to continue. A little easier. At least I hope. So now we got this actually going. So now we can actually let this go. Okay, we got this going again. What? Another blockage. Okay, so I got things going in a better state. Now I'm gonna get some more in here. Hopefully this will be easier. And wait, that was weird. So this just feels pretty cool. Actually, so all you do is just press this, and then this filler comes out. So you have to. So the main thing you do is just press, but you look. You see whether this is full, adjust, or stuff like that. So now it's time to adjust. Okay, just some air. Okay, this one's air. Now we go. So it's not a problem if you spill, because then you seal your driveway anyway. Okay, this wants to breathe. Why does this keep bleeding air? Give me a second. Now it's on. It just needed a good shake. So this is taking time, and I don't want to bore you. So we're going to film the rest off camera, and then I'm going to show you the final results. And remember, if you want to see any footage of us doing the rest, we'll probably make a video, and if you want, you can just comment it. We'll try to, and you can tell us your and we can try to send you that footage. But for now, we're just doing it. Now we're almost done with this bottle. The good thing we still have more. Maybe ask you where. Remember when I was talking about everything here? I was sitting on a bucket. That contains even more. Okay. And just to clarify, we're not doing this right now in the section of this video. So this concludes day 3 of filling our cracks. Like only the first day of actually filling, but the third day of actually repairing our cracks. Remember, next day we're gonna be going on top of this, adding one more layer when we need to. And we're gonna continue this all the way to like there, where it starts, and we're gonna do that whole wood reaction. So to finish this segment, as this filler dries, it will go down at the deep, deep cracks. Just remember, pavement isn't flat. It's made out of molecules and atoms and stuff that makes it illusion that's actually there. And the majority of atoms aren't there. So remember, it's going to go in the cracks. So we're going to add more. The next time we're going to add it. We're going to have to add more and more and more. Oops. And then we're going to also have to do some here. Remember, we have some more because we have a whole bucket worth more. So remember, we're also going to show you how if you recall, we told you about the sand. So we're going to actually do it in the very, very large holes. We're going to actually demonstrate. We're going to add some sand, and we're going to do the filler that we already used here. Stay tuned for that. And remember, it's on the same video we're using right now. And remember, the sand and the filler is gonna react with each other and become a binding agent. It's not gonna react, but it's gonna become a binding agent. Like say you have concrete. Concrete would not work without water or not having enough rocks, right? So the sand and the filler is gonna join together and become one whole mass. Like sometimes when you can put stuff together, but this time it's different stuff. So the first one is already drying over here, and you can see it's already going in the deep, deep cracks. So now you can be certain, because we have evidence that it's going in the deep cracks. And it's not like it's going somewhere else. Some of it is, but that will not account for all of this everywhere. So that's now considered evidence. Yay! So in the next segment, we're going to show you how we're going to fill the large holes. So remember, when we do the handmade clap for the second time, that means it's the next segment. This is the first clap, and the second clap is what the next segment is on. This concludes part 1 of the video. Remember, stick around if you want to see how to handle bigger cracks, because small cracks that are less than 3/4 of an inch is much easier. With bigger holes, it's probably going to be funner and bigger and harder. So if you want to see how to do that, stick around. Otherwise, bye!